Happy Wednesday!
Okay, so what is happening right now in the market?
You tell me, what is happening in the market?
So right now, we are seeing a downfall, a shift in the market because we have a lot of uncertainty with the war that's going on, which is really affecting our economy on a level of all platforms.
Yeah.
Grocery stores, gas stations, interest rates, you name it. I mean, it's a investor's lover's dream.
Yeah.
When it's rocky, because it definitely gives them a head start to jump on deals.
Yeah.
So that's great for investors, but for first-time home buyers, it's a little shaky. I think a lot of people are a little hesitant for wanting to get into the market because of what is going on and what's happening right now.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
So, because we're hearing it now.
Yeah.
Should I wait? Is the market going to crash? Are home values going to drop by 50, 30, 20? I don't know. Is there going to be a drop? Because you tell us, because I would hate to tell people, yeah, wait, and then nothing happens. So what do you think?
Yes. So according to the data, since 1994, even as early as 2008, if we're going to compare the history of San Diego County's market, we are still seeing very low inventory. So regardless of what the interest rate is, it doesn't really matter because with low inventory comes with high demand. And the trending history shows proof and data that regardless of whether or not you've purchased in 2008 or what have you, appreciation is still bringing home values up. So you're still not going to see home prices drop. I mean, look at a property that was purchased for $20,000 in La Jolla. It's still worth $2 million today in 2026. The problem is if you've purchased a property 1 to 2 years ago and now you're having to sell in today's market, there may not be enough meat on the bone to sell outright and earn that equity. So that's the number one thing that we're seeing right now are short sales. We're seeing a lot of properties going delinquent because they weren't able to sell their home and now they just let it go. And now we're seeing an uprise in pre-foreclosures. I just spoke to another one of my investor colleagues and he just told me, banks are getting these REOs every single day. Every single day. Home buyers default on their loans every single day. They get a list. And you know what the number one fear is of banks? They don't want these properties back. They would much rather have someone else pay that mortgage. So for creative investors that are out there who can provide a solution for people who really have to sell due to a divorce, due to a job relocation, due to whatever the case may be, where they need that money or they have to have that financial relinquishment, creative investors right now, this is the time to jump in on those types of properties.
So it's interesting that you brought that point up because I came across information this last week that a client was asking me and a realtor in Riverside. She had a notice that there was going to be like 50 properties coming to auction from short sale. And she said, I'm kind of interested, like, what do I do? And the response was, yeah, the problem with that is these properties are hitting the auction block, but you have investors with cash. They're going to sweep them up before you can even get a loan on it, go through this process. And it was not to like kill her dream, but if you're waiting to jump on a short sale, as a buyer that has to get VA, FHA, conventional financing, it's very hard to get to this market. There's not enough short sales to meet the demand. investors that are flippers are waiting for these properties to hit the market, and they're going to be the cash buyers. They're going to go in, sweep them up. What do you think of that?
Well, what I think are the people who are asking to get in on the game and have some stake in it. Mm-hmm. They really need to partner up with a professional like myself, like yourself, who really understands the rules of the game. Because you can get thrown in to any type of video game or any type of board game, right?
We get this game theme going on. Let's go.
Yes.
We did a...
Well, and I always use the analogy of having a game perspective, because in most cases when you are trying to break the ice with someone, right, and you are hosting a housewarming party, for example, and not everybody knows everyone, but the number one thing that kind of loosens people up is not alcohol.
By the way, have you been told you look like a certain tequila bottle? Clase Azul. I'm just saying, June, if you could put a picture of it right here in this part of the video, I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, I personally think D&G by Love by Capri, I think I'm going to take that route of a perfume.
Okay, June, do me a favor. Put a picture of her D&G perfume and a Clase Azul, and we'll let you guys decide what she looks like today.
Okay. Comment down below and we will gift you one of those items. All right. So back to business.
Yes.
With games, right?
Yes.
Let's just say you're trying to break the ice with people and you're like, hey, we're going to play a new game. And people are like, oh, but I don't know how to play this game. The number one thing is people get hesitant. They get resistant. Now, maybe you might have someone who says, oh, I've heard of that game. I think I can play that game, right? Because my cousin played it and she said that it was really fun, or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. And then you have the people who have already played the game, who are familiar with the rules, and they're like, let's go. This is my game. I'm here to win. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. Those are the types of home buyers that we see that's currently in this market.
True. Mm-hmm.
You have the people who want to learn how to get into the game, but are a little scared and don't understand quite yet, that they have access to private money, hard money, even creative financial ways to structure a deal, things of that nature. So I think what is really important for those type of home buyers is to partner up with a professional who really outsources off-market properties and knows how to structure deals in those cases.
We'll call those professionals the game masters, right? Because really what they bring to the table is how to play the game and how to win, right? And that analogy is really good, because at the end of the day, we not only play the game, we help you play the game to win with how you want to win, right? Because it's all about the player. It's never about us. We put all that information out there. We make sure they're educated about how to do things. And then at the end of the day, it's their decision, because we want to make sure they're making informed decisions. But I love that analogy, honestly. It's a great analogy. It's like if you get a coach for anything, let's say you want to work out and you want to get in a certain type of shape and you get a coach, it's going to help you get to that goal faster, because that coach has all that experience that you're going to have to learn yourself, but he could teach it to you and help you through the process. So we're like those coaches. We're like those game masters. We're going to take you on board and we're going to teach you how to win this real estate game.
Exactly. And I really want to emphasize that, because just exactly what you said, if you're playing, let's go back to the video game analogy, and you have 10 levels to finally beat that monster, mm-hmm. right? And you've got to surpass each one of those levels. But even within those levels are embedded these little small obstacles that get in your way. Well, if you team up with professionals like us that have gone through the 10 levels of beating that monster at the end of the game, wouldn't you agree that it would be easier for someone telling you, hey, a pitfall is about to show up in 5 seconds. Make sure you hit jump.
Yeah.
right? We're here to literally give them the blueprint of what to do, of how to structure a deal, of who to ask, what loan product you need, how to tailor your exit strategy based on your personal goals. It's a customized decision where we're able to take all of that heavy lifting emotion that is weighing down on your shoulders and actually allow you to breathe.
Yeah. And not everybody, not all game masters, not all professionals are the same. We had clients that have gone somewhere else first and then they come to us and they're like, oh, what a difference of experience, right? Like it's all in person. It's like you were there for me through the whole process. I felt like comfortable. I felt, I can make a decision where with someone else I didn't. They weren't there. I didn't know who I was talking to. They passed me along. So it makes a huge difference if you're going to enter this business, this game, that you get the right people with the right experience to help you get through every single level. So at the end of the day, you win at the game of real estate.
Exactly.
I love it.
And what we're really exemplifying here is courage.
Mm-hmm.
What people get with us is our bravery to walk them through what they can't see.
Yeah.
And we're living in a time of uncertainty right now. And to have someone to actually hold your hand and walk you through that process of homeownership, that's invaluable. You can't put a price tag on that. No matter how much we make in this business, I think it's the level of trust that we create, the foundation we set when they come into our office and they sit down with us for a couple of hours, go through the diagnosis and everything, and they actually know that we care.
Yeah, agree 100%. This is why I love what I do, because we really are hands-on, right? We really get involved. We're all about let's get down to the nitty-gritty of things.
Business.
The business.
Happy Wednesday, everyone.